What was that? Jeera?
No, mustard.
Mustard, okay. That's now this must be a jeera guy.
Yep.
Okay.
It's a lot of jeera.
Okay. Lovely. It's waiting for this to get hot. But I can see that the oil hasn't even touched it, so maybe we need to change our programming.
Mm-hmm.
You know? There's no. Alright, let's start it. Akhilesh, you're missing something. So first it thinks it's dropping curry leaves, but obviously there are no curry leaves. We didn't get them. So, but it would have dropped curry leaves. Okay. There it goes. So this particular stirrer is not clearing the center very well. There come the onions. Oh, I should do a little more of a jerk thing. Yeah, I need to do that. Okay. Oh. Okay. It's missing the center quite badly. We'll have to take care of that center.
The center materials are going around.
Actually, yeah, it's
It is?
humiliating.
It's okay.
Well, once water comes in, it's not so bad, and it's not burning. So I'm like not too worried because he's not burning. Oh, this poured very well.
Wow, that was so cool.
It was beautiful. Looks like for the lighter, stickier materials, we'll have to do a little bit of a jag at the end. Yeah.
So good.
For a first time, man, for a complete first time, it's doing well.
There is a potato stuck there.
Where?
There.
And the fat is going around there.
Oh, the fat's skipping over the stuck potato.
But I think we need
Actually,
to
the
reduce
fat
heat
is
as
going
well.
between the two.
No, it's going around.
Now it's well up there. But I
Maybe cut down the lower.
yeah. It starts to, it will leave now.
It's done it now.
Oh.
But I think it was programmed to not, So I think it was programmed to run at high heat until a certain time, and then we could have gone lower.
Oh,
Why?
I thought he would be stirring when the throw
Oh, he
happened.
stops always. See, he automatically interrupts for the spice always.
Mm-hmm.
So it's all like just programmed in. So whenever the spice is going in, the spice is touching it. The spice vessel is touching the cooking vessel.
Okay.
I think he's too far away, right?
No, he's proper.
Really?
Yeah. The angle of the cup needs to just be complete.
I see. You also have to think about how you're going to make the cup removable while keeping that angle calibrated. Oh, it didn't stop this time. Correct, check that.
Okay, we're in for tomato. This one needs judge.
Wait.
No, don't. I do it. Yeah, he needs it. Oh, he needs a lot of it. We have to see about that. Half the tomato is good. A little bit of it will be messed up. Pretty bad. Wow. We still haven't even gotten water in. But I can see. There it comes. Haha! There's your water. Now it's just a matter of cooking the tomatoes. See what it's going to do.
Cooking the
Potatoes.
Blend full.
Yeah.
This is something we need to take care of.
Oh, some spinach here.
That's spinach. We'll have to slow down the
What are
refraction.
the bowls in the spinach box over there?
Hey, that was just like whatever I used. It's not gonna be.
It was looking really, really like, something I could see in a house, right? This is a little big. It feels a little big though, but you need that quantity, right?
Yeah.
I'm guessing. Maybe when you make this guy smaller, he might look a little less imposing and
It will
oversized.
be a little bit bigger because in comparison to this, because we need to accommodate a motor on the other end.
Why?
Belt drive. With the belt drive on board, at one end the motor will be fine.
Yeah, but I mean, this whole length can be cut down now, right? Because we're not doing such a big. I mean, we're only supporting 4 of these, right? So if you're going to take them all the way to the. Right now, it's kind of nice because it doesn't balance, okay? Max it comes out as this much. But if we shorten this, it'll stick out a little more, but the base will be smaller. Let us think about it a little bit, I guess. Somehow this looks a little too bulky to me. I mean, size of this, look at this size here. Compared to that, the size is a bit.
And also the height.
And it's also high. Good point. So I'm a really short person, I'll see it from here, maybe. Not so bad, actually. It's not so bad. We should probably position him against a wall like he will be in real life. Maybe put him in the kitchen or something. And I think we can take out this also, guys.
We need the full configuration of radius.
For the other config, we could make a separate one. Maybe. Will Zephyr cut another one for us?
I don't think so.
Yeah, he doesn't like NDA. Look at that go. We probably need to do the forward back motion. I haven't put that back yet. So these all came out pretty good, I thought. Only thing is this now, they're going to have to clean him.
Yes.
So you have to make it so detachable. But when he comes back, you have to get the angle straight. So
adhesive.
Something that, maybe 2 parts, something that's glued onto this.
So the shaft needs to have not a circular.
Yeah, non-circular. Or you glue something that's non-circular onto the shaft that locks onto that and holds it.
Anyway, the new part is coming, so that
Now the only question is that of stopping. So it's going to run like this until it stops. And so how much time? It took us 8 minutes to load. Okay.
Now it's been 8 minutes.
And all of this, I don't have to be here.
Correct.
So I could have been away. And the time it has, that's because of your awesome new loading machine. Cutting machine, yeah. Okay, so with this tool, you can basically, it's about, to cut every ingredient takes 1 minute.
Yes.
The peeling took 5 minutes. 3 ingredients, 1 minute each, 8 minutes, right? So peeling was 5 minutes.
And that's
plus
only
cutting was
if
3
you
minutes.
have potatoes. So like tomatoes.
Tomatoes was 1 snap. Okay,
snap,
very quick.
Done.
Yeah, so it was easy to put onto the vessel, but I'll have to give a better guidance on the UI. Like for me right now, I was checking the UI and saying cup 1, cup 2, cup 3, and we don't even have the cup numbers. Cup numbers on that is important. This we have to get the labels on this, guys.
Yes.
And yeah, and then we have to do it like someone who doesn't know anything about it. First time you come here, you see it, and the guidance from the UI has to be,
Correct.
adequate for that, right? So
Was there any oil spill?
No, there does not seem to be any oil spillage.
Any oil spill? No, that I can see.
Spice is one thing, but then
Maybe the small and wet ones. The onion and the sauce.
So we'll have to do so I guess it's 22 minutes of cooking. We had to do 8 minutes of cutting and peeling.
So half an hour.
So half an hour and it's saved us 2/3 of the time. Right? Kind of. This cleaning time. So after this is done,
That's
Totally concentrating on that's
Yeah.
a separate, totally separate thing.
yeah.
no, because
that's
now
very
you've got,
different.
see, you use that machine to save you cutting time, but now you got to clean it. So how many things do you have to clean? How long does it take? You would have used a knife otherwise. So if you're optimizing for that, you'll have to total time plus wash, and then you say how much have I saved. So this is 22 minutes of the total process that has been saved, right? So it was 8 minutes for that, and let's see how much it saves on the wash cycle, how long it takes, right? So it'll be 8 minutes plus wash cycle. So maybe it's a 50% time saving at the moment. The goal is, can we come down to 80%? Which means if I give them cartridges which they throw away, cutting time of 8 minutes is saved. Yeah, zero, comes to zero.
Washing time is 0. No,
Washing
not
time is zero if it's
for that.
disposable. But you'll still have washing on this, right? So that's 4 vessels to wash.
But if it's cartridges, then
The
not
cartridges get thrown away, yes. Then the cartridges get thrown away.
only
So if it
vessel.
is cartridges, then yes, there's nothing, only that vessel has to be washed.
Vessel and
And weekly one.
Yeah. So we'll have to just check washing time on each one, except let's see the cooking vessel, because the cooking vessel, even when they were cooking, they would have used.
Yes.
So we'll have to detach the pads,
Pad. This guy.
these, that guy. So 1, 2, 3, 4 to be washed, pads to be washed, your cutting vessels to be washed.
next time when we are doing this, I'll get my phone stand.
Yes.
Get your?
Phone stand, I'll get my phone stand.
We have a few actually. We should record all this, so we have a bunch of stands if you can go there and find out
Oh.
In
in the cupboard there, in the
right or
entrance room. Left cupboard. There should be a bunch. Look at the top cupboard. We also have like some tripods and stuff. But this is that's lighting equipment.
Oh.
Actually use it to light it up. So we'll also have to clear the room, and maybe once we clear the room, we'll be in for recording. So then we can go around the table and we can record it. Looks pretty good. It's coming out pretty good. It's like very evenly mixed. Thanks to the water, it's getting like tumbled very well. So you can see all the colors pretty even on it.
Yes.
All the potatoes like evenly coated. What happens is the main problem we faced with the earlier machines was the stirring was not so effective, right? So some potatoes would be cooked, some would not be cooked. Yeah, and for this is potato palya, right? Karnataka potato palya. For this, it comes a little soft,
Yes.
and you want it like to be, very evenly cooked, right? So that was very hard to get. So let's see how the new stirrer does it, right? Stirrer bleeding happens today. So temperature, not bad actually. It's not hot.
Yeah,
Yeah. Very surprising. I expected it to be much hotter than this. Probably because this is not giving enough resistance. This is all spinning around in liquid. Right. Oh, conformal coat thing. Okay. Check if this is. No, check if it is. Yeah, but check if it is clean. You have it? No.
Do not spray onto make it clear. That's well.
Solvent.
No.
That should be fine. You probably have very your things happening.
You know condenser. High voltage arcing and corona shot.
Okay. So this one?
It doesn't say
Is it,
anything
what
about
material is it? Is it PU or silicon or
acrylic.
acrylic? Okay. That's probably not clean the carbon. But, yeah.
amount for stirring. Yes.
Just that upper line there.
Above the bowl.
Above that. The thing is, if you try to rub that off, you're going to hit that. You see those bolts there? So then you need a very thin edge on that. So it'll bend at the because it's going to come like this too. It's going to hit that pretty well. Right now I'm quite happy. A little bit like that. That's about what? 1% of the food is okay. Because of gravity, most of it will get knocked down anyway.
And I'm guessing when you say
You can, but it won't come cooked.
It's not
Yes, it won't cook. I was telling him, when you finally test the evenness of the potatoes, we'll get to know how good the stirrer works, basically. Right, so...
Don't get me wrong, you're hungry now.
16 minutes, it's got another 5 minutes of cooking to go now. And
Is it?
Like, yeah.
Isn't there still a lot of water left?
I think it'll go off in another 5 minutes, yeah. It's going at like 1800 watts. The thing is also, the other thing to think about is, I have a feeling the users will be cleaning at this time, in a sense, right? Because that's doing the cooking.
What we usually do is during cooking, they just cook and then throw everything in the dishwasher.
In the dishwasher.
In the sink or dishwasher, and then after eating they will wash.
Illa. Chopping boards, knives and all, once you're done putting it, you start to like wash it. So like, as things are heating up, you just wash the board, you wash the knife, and you just keep it back.
But it doesn't matter for us, right? I mean, it doesn't matter when they wash it. For us, we're calculating total
How much they are
working time.
there working time.
Yeah, total working time. So it means the thing is, if we're cooking 2 dishes, then we got to look at what happens when they start cutting while that's cooking. I don't know if you'll get a different again. No, it doesn't. The equation doesn't change anyway. You're still looking at amount of work done, right? So mainly this amount of watching this stir is not there.
Because if you see them aside, stirring is pretty good. It's taking everything off on the side.
It is doing a pretty good job. But when it dries, you see the water starting to dry now? When it dries, that's when you can burn in the center. So that's where I'm a little worried. But the thing is, we programmed it so that the temperature gradient sort of kicks in and it gets, it'll use less heat towards the end. So the water should come down.
Things are accumulating, but it's not a static thing. Like the things are generated are stationary over there. They are coming to the center, doing small radius and slowly, then they are going out in the center. So they are getting proper time in the center and then they are going out of the center.
Why did it stop?
For boiling.
See, now the temperature came down. You saw that? So this is the safety margin actually. At 500, you can do a lot of things wrong and not burn it. So it operates the last 5 minutes at 500. So we did this just to avoid because there'll be variations in water quantity and, evaporation rates. And now that will be handled here. Your guy's not getting hot either. We're quite impressed. Little bit, not like the other day, right? It's exerting less force at the moment. He's drawing less current. Quite impressed. So this is where people would use a cover though. Lid cover, all that will come in around now. So I think for the last 20 minutes, it has dropped nothing in there. A lid could have sat there for the last 20 minutes. Which is where that design, guys, once you get that lid design ready, the lid will come in and it'll be there for this period, right? The
But
question
for
is,
that, we will have to motorize this arm.
so
right?
there are two ways, right? One is we've been thinking all this time about motorizing the arm.
Yeah,
So the arm lifts up, etc., right?
correct.
But what if we have a swing lid which swings in and out?
That means it needs to have a slot. Basically, if you want
Yeah, so there'll be a slot on it
Uh-huh.
and it comes in. But you can cover a slot with a, like a aperture, like a camera aperture. So you could potentially cover the slot, but a slot may be fine because, all lids typically have holes, right?
Yeah.
Through which steam goes out. So, can we do a structure which comes in, slots into place,
So just like onto the shaft with like.
onto the shaft from the side, and there's a slit, and you never know, you can even have a silicone covering on the slit which just parts as it slides to the shaft, right? So one possibility is a sliding lid, right? The only thing is, we got space here, a little bit, but here's a problem, right? It might chop your tops off, but it's wow, he's come to the end. He's going to stop any minute now. I'm seeing water left. So what will happen is it's going to let me extend the cooking time by 2-3 minutes if I want. He's cut out, but in the program, it's going to still ask me if I want to. My laptops. Get back on this. Guys, but whatever it is, first successful cook, very impressed. This is the first time the first run ran so well. Normally by now there'd be things like people screaming, things flying all over the floor, and
I was actually expecting that.
I was expecting something to hit something.
I know, right?
It did hit, but
It didn't hit. The spice got hit actually.
Ah, the spice did get hit. Yes, spice.
Okay, then we need to make an observation.
can you flash something?
Flash something.
Flash it.
That's the.
There was some error at the end, so there was a problem with the program finally. But so I can't resume the cooking. But yes, I think I could have run this for another minute or two. Yeah, you can do it manually for now. Yeah, fire it. And if we had the fire button here, we could have done stir as well, right? I can do the stir from here. Okay, stir here.
You can stop for like what, 20 seconds?
500. You know who's like this?
Hey, calculate this time too, guys.
Yes.
Hey guys, you can calculate the time here too. I'll just give 1 minute. Yeah, it typically takes 1 minute. So this is also time that the cook is spending manually. So run.
So that's good.
Yeah, so I can extend it basically in the program. And for a minute or at a time or so, right? So I can do 3-minute extension until the water is completely gone. But you also sometimes leave some water in there for it to absorb. So it was designed to have some extra water in it anyway, right?
But that's a good consistency. Like that.
Yeah, this
water
is lovely.
flavorful.
Yeah.
Smells nice, nothing is stirred, nothing is burned yet.
That's nice. It's come out very nice. I'm quite happy. I'm like superly happy. What we need to do now is test how hard the potatoes are.
How good it is.
Yeah. So can you get a fork and we'll just
I have a feeling they are pretty
Guess
Let's
what
see. I mean,
no?
so the potatoes turned out a little larger than I would have expected. This was designed for 1 centimeter cubes. These are 2-3 centimeter cubes.
So for that,
Yeah.
when I did the half, so that one might have to be
4 or 5
4
slices and then do it, is it?
or we
Or
could.
was was the slit you chose a little too big or something?
No, this is 1 centimeter. Let's do that.
Is that what you used? 1 centimeter? That's what you used.
That one.
Oh. Because see, these are
Yeah. So then
they're
now if you
longer.
see,
So okay. So the chef who came here, she worked for this guy, right? What's his name? Sanjeev Kapoor. So she said that he was very precise about the sizes. Yeah. So
cooking, how much it gets into the inside.
yeah. So basically, they say cube of 1 cm. They really look at accuracy in cube of 1 cm. And apparently, under chefs have to cut it so precisely, and if they get it wrong, they throw it away, do it again. So it's like, yeah. But the truth is, if we give this to a home cook, they won't do that. They'll cut like some orbit size. So, I guess. Okay, you ready?
But in any home,
Hey,
I
get
don't know.
the white one.
Hey, 1 minute is done, guys. I'll cut him.
Yes.
Yeah. So here you go.
Yeah, dude, I want to take like a picture of the dish.
Cooking's done. Okay. Hey, fork. Let's do the fork test quickly. So let's poke him and just check everything, right? So here you go. Okay. This is soft.
Soft?
Yes.
Try
came
mash.
out quite.
Try one mash.
Look at that. Yum. Like squish him.
Yes.
Okay. Here you go. Oh, he's slipping.
Push him to the wall.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, yeah, he's done. Yes.
Yes.
Try the biggest.
Try the biggest guy.
Yeah.
Here you go. So poke. Okay, he's poking. Good.
Poking how? Like normal or hard?
Normal. And here you go. Squish. Oh, this is hard. He doesn't mash.
Okay, so
that's a big piece.
the core is not cooked properly.
Yeah.
Definitely.
How about this guy? Yeah, he mashes.
But if you need to exert that much force, then the core is not cooked properly.
It's gonna be a bit hard when
Look at this. Like this guy's internally. I mean, this was designed to be a little crunchy though, by the way.
Oh.
So the cook we hired for this, she used to make everything come out like a little crunchy because you don't want to cook the vitamins out or whatever. So everything comes a little crunchy.
Okay.
But what I'm worried is this is white inside.
Yeah, that is what not cooked.
That is what. So that is not cooked up there. This is okay. This is great. This is not that cooked. So maybe we'll have to enforce the cut size a little bit better, and or cook a little bit longer on the recipes, right? Or have that extension.
Just take it out and
You want to take the bags out?
Okay, take it up.
put it into the
Dishwasher. Oh, he splashed over your shirt. Okay, go ahead. Go.
That's haldi. Shit.
That's a Lee. That's now a Haldi Lee. Okay. Right, let's get the food, guys. Okay. Right.
Oh my god, the wrong way to where am I?
Wash it off.
No, it's just gonna become red if I wash it.
Okay.
That's haldi is stupid.
Oh. Get the apron on.
Okay, here we go.
Oh yeah. Try, guys. Let me know how it came out.
Really?
Go ahead. You guys try it out. I want to see the reactions. I've tasted this too many times already, so. Okay, this is the first time you've seen this happen. All right. Okay, Suhas. Reaction shot.
Oh shit.
Describe the shit.
I think you can reduce on the salt.
You can reduce on the salt? Okay.
The potatoes are cooked really well. Like
Aha.
super soft.
Awesome.
Okay.
Okay, dude. Let's see how you react to this one. You are acting. He's acting.
I give a critical response.
I'm seriously not.
Really? Okay.
Salt is high, but this is exactly how my mom makes it.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay, so I was told by the second. So this was done by the first cook. The second cook said the salt is too much, but we liked it. I don't know, but I got to see. Yeah, I got to see about the salt. Yeah.
It's a bit tomatoey.
Is it a bit tomatoey? But the tomato is just one little tomato.
Yeah.
Come on. But you put this in palya, right? Like in palya, you usually have this much.
Yeah, so the thing is when you have it with chapati,
With chapati or
some
chapati or rice.
it's a little
then
much.
it's like
Okay.
Proper.
All right. Okay.